Welcome to OurSeniors Radio, a nonprofit dedicated to honoring our seniors by providing relevant information on senior needs. From health, wellness, and lifestyle to residential, medical, and legal, just to name a few. Our seniors and their families are able to make educated decisions and live their best life. Find them online at OurSeniors.org as well. And yes, you can become one of our seniors. Welcome aboard.
Hey everyone, welcome to OurSeniors Radio. Thank you for joining us. And again, this is our weekly show where we have a different guest every week, and it's all about keeping our seniors informed and educated so they can make right decisions, okay? And if you haven't picked up a copy of our Winter 2024 edition, please give us a call at 386-516-3969 and select the proper option. And we also have a few announcements this morning. Make sure that you join us on February 28th at Red Robin at the Pavilion, okay, between 12 and 2, because we have Dr. Stephen Quinine as our guest speaker, okay? And the topic is going to be traveling in the body you have. Please join us. And very excited because it's also El Fribo, okay? Just show up with an empty belly so you can make it happen, okay? And we're excited because Red Robin is considered to be one of our new partners, and they are donating up to 20% of all the sales, okay, for selected dates. All you have to do is show up at any time that they're open and mention that you're there to support our seniors, okay? So we can keep all of our resources for free, alrighty? So with that said, we'd like to welcome our guest for today, Miss Stephanie Biscay, okay? Nurse practitioner with MetroHealth. Welcome, Stephanie.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Oh, absolutely. Now, tell us a little bit about you and how you became, or when did you become a nurse? How long did it take you to go through school, etc.? Go ahead, give us a little background.
All right. Well, I became a nurse back in 2015. I graduated from the University of South Carolina in Aiken, South Carolina. Took me 4 years to get my bachelor's degree. And then from there, I worked as a nurse most of my time in the ICU, and then went on to become a nurse practitioner from there, from the University of Florida, where I received my doctorate of nursing practice.
All right, that is awesome.
Thank you.
So you've been in school for a few years.
Yes.
Just a few years.
Yes. Well, I've done stuff before nursing, but yes.
There we go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Stephanie, tell us the role that you play with MetroHealth and which locations. Give us a little background there as well.
Okay. Well, as you said, Julian, I'm a nurse practitioner with MetroHealth. So I'm working out of the Ormond Beach location as well as the Holly Hill location and helping take care of our seniors over there.
Beautiful. And we highly recommend, folks, and this was a challenge put out by Dr. Quinine himself, who's the CEO of MetroHealth, okay? If you're looking for a primary, you're new to the area, you're looking for a switch, whatever the case may be, he suggested you go out. They have open houses all the time where you can come in and you can take tours. He mentioned that live on the radio show. He said, go ahead and question our team members. See if we're the right fit for you, okay? And if you're looking for a primary and you want to see if this is the right fit, feel free to give them a call at 386-467-4430, okay? And we'll be right back and continue with our guest, Stephanie, here.
MetroHealth primary care clinics specialize in meeting senior health needs. MetroHealth's Ormond Beach and Holly Hill locations invite seniors and caregivers to explore their services with no obligation. Learn more about our primary care physicians in Ormond Beach and Holly Hill offices by calling 386-467-4430 to meet our team. We love and support OurSeniors Radio and magazine. Yes, you can become one of our seniors.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to OurSeniors Radio. And again, we have with us Stephanie Biscay, nurse practitioner with MetroHealth, as our guest. And Stephanie, we'd like to ask you, what is the most rewarding part for you in your job taking care of the senior community?
All right. Well, that's a pretty easy one for me. I feel like it's my way of giving back to our community, one of the ways of giving back, because I firmly believe that seniors are our legacy, and I just love being able to help them and support them and be a team with them, collaborate with them, and that's my way of helping give back to the community.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And what are the most common misconceptions when people mention a nurse practitioner? What do you think, is a misconception out there?
So I think one of the biggest misconceptions that happens for nurse practitioners is people hear the word nurse and they confuse it with just that, being an LPN or an RN. And, of course, nursing is a big part of what we do, but we're also able to diagnose and prescribe medications. And I think the misconception is because you're called a nurse practitioner, they think more so along a bedside nursing or things like that, instead of you're qualified to prescribe and diagnose and help manage the care of the people you care for.
Excellent. And it's true. I mean, you guys really go to school for quite a few years. It's not like you're given the prescription pad overnight there, right?
Correct.
Excellent. And obviously, you have to keep up with your CMEs, the whole 9 yards.
Absolutely. Yes.
And some of us are using a little technical term because some of us are also nurses, happen to be an LPN. Unfortunately, for 41 years, so I'm aging myself now. Oh my, I became a nurse back in 1983. So anyway, we appreciate all the nurses out there. And how do you stay informed about your field to ensure that the seniors you serve get the best treatment?
All right. So I'm very big on education. I believe we should all be lifelong learners. And so for me, I read lots of journals, the newest guidelines that are out there. I collaborate with my colleagues, and I also belong to some nursing organizations where I have resources through that are available to me, and that, of course, helps me network in order to be able to utilize more resources if needed, and that's how I stay informed for the best treatments.
Excellent, excellent. And I didn't ask you earlier, how long have you been in this area?
So I was actually born and raised in Ormond Beach. I'm a Seabreeze sand crab. Go
Wow.
Sand crabs.
Wow. Okay.
And moved away for about 6 years to a few other states, which is why I got my my nursing degree in South Carolina. But found my way back to Ormond Beach, Florida. So born and raised. My parents are still here. It's great.
Wow. Welcome home.
Thank you. I love it here.
All righty. So, and let me ask you, how does MetroHealth treating seniors differently from other places that you've been exposed to?
Okay. Well, I think one of the biggest things that I've come to realize about MetroHealth is we definitely put our patients first. We're taught my word is my bond. I wear the bracelet every day. That helps remind me of that. And that means, if we make you a promise or we tell you something, we're going to stick to that. So if I tell you, I'm going to go find this resource for you, I'm going to figure out a way to do that. And we're also very big on, we're human, we all make mistakes. So if we do happen to make a mistake, we own up to that as well. We're very big on, apologizing and owning our mistakes if we made one, and hopefully making it right. And yeah.
Well, and based on a little background on nurse practitioners, you always have access and technically reporting to a physician. And if you have questions, concerns, obviously you pick up the phone and that physician that's part of your team picks up immediately.
Absolutely.
And addresses the issues. And having someone with as much experience as Dr. Q on the team is probably a little helpful, correct?
It's very helpful, yes. And that's, again, coming to know your resources and utilizing them when needed. And yes, he's always available 24/7.
Excellent, excellent. And that it is the reality of what's happening in a lot of the practices. Okay, you see a lot of physician's assistants, nurse practitioners completing the tasks, okay, but getting to know the patients one-on-one. That's extremely important.
Absolutely. And you will always see when you come into MetroHealth, we greet you with a smile when we come in. We will address you by your surname or whatever name you would like to be addressed by. And our motto at MetroHealth is, we are ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen. And that's how we treat you, and I feel that can be different from some of the other practices out there.
Excellent, excellent. And they do have, just to, we have taken tours, okay? And from my understanding, you work both Ormond Beach and Holly Hill.
Yes.
And Holly Hill is state-of-the-art.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful facility right there where the Publix shopping center is. Okay, and some of the team members that Stephanie works with are excellent because we've had firsthand experience. And I'll give a plug to Coco, who's extremely nice to everyone. And, the rest of the team, the medical assistants, everybody that's there, part of the team, just phenomenal, okay?
Absolutely.
And with respect to Ormond Beach, very courteous, very nice. The moment you walk in, they greet you. Just extremely good team. Highly recommend that you take tours, ask questions, and feel free to, it's a great thing in today's world to be able to have a one-on-one quick opportunity with a physician, nurse practitioner, PA, whoever's on the team that's going to be dealing with you. So they get to know you and you get to know them. So let's continue. What advice would you give to a nurse practitioner that's considering, or a nurse, let's say a nurse thinking, okay, should I become a nurse practitioner? What advice would you have?
I would say go for it. Like I said, I'm always a big believer in education is lifetime learning, and the more we can learn, the better off we are. And, doing especially going for your doctorate, let's say going from your bachelor's to your doctorate in nursing, that's your terminal degree there. That's as high up as you can go with that, and becoming a nurse practitioner is that step. So absolutely, we need more nurse practitioners out there that are compassionate, caring people, and I say absolutely go for it. It's a great field. Don't give up, like any school. There's can be those little hurdles, but you'll get through them. And being in the nursing field, we all work together, and you'll always have somebody there in your corner helping you along the way.
Excellent, excellent. And that's a great time to take a little quick break, and we'll be right back.
Care Plus Health Plans cares about your health. That's why their Medicare Advantage plans include $0 copay for primary care visits and access to providers in their trusted provider network, like Dr. Stephen Quanning. MetroHealth of Holly Hill is now open at 1852 Ridgewood Avenue in Holly Hill. With in-network providers like Dr. Stephen Quanning, who strive to provide quality care for patients, Care Plus helps connect members to the care they deserve. You can schedule a tour of MetroHealth of Holly Hill Center today. Call 386-463-0522 for more information. For more information on how you can find a plan connecting you to the care you need, call a licensed Care Plus sales agent at 855-569-4558, TTY 711 to learn more. Atlantic Coast. Provider may also contract with other Plan/Part D sponsors. Other providers are available in our network.
Did you know that MetroHealth clinics are dedicated primary care clinics for seniors? MetroHealth treats senior patients with state-of-the-art technology and old-fashioned listen to the patient understanding. Call us now for a no-obligation tour. Interview our staff, ask questions, and learn more about MetroHealth's team by calling 386-467-4430. We love and support OurSeniors Radio and Magazine. Yes, you can become one of our seniors.
Hey everyone, welcome back to OurSeniors Radio. And again, we'll continue in a moment here with our guest, Stephanie Biscay. And want to bring a couple items to your attention if you get a chance. We always feature in every edition an amazing senior. And if you get a chance, pick up a copy, okay? There's an article on Mr. Lowell Ward. And this gentleman is incredible. He's written now his 5th book, okay? He started writing his first book at the age of 90. And he just turned 97. And he just came up for us with word games that we're going to have in our next edition. And he really, when I talk to him on the phone, I've gotten to know him over the years. When I talk to him over the phone, I say, "Sir, are you really that age? Because you sound like you're in your 50s. That's how sharp he sounds. It's incredible. I recommend that you take a look at the article, and his latest book is 95, A Life Well Lived. Okay, highly recommend that you take a look at it, okay? And also want to mention that in March 27th, also at Red Robin, between noon and 2 p.m., we have Ann Hardick from Dignity Memorial. She'll be the guest speaker, okay? And they're going to be able to give you free planning guides, the whole 9 yards, okay? Highly recommend, very informative, okay? And in the magazine, towards the back, we have our seniors discounts, okay? Highly recommend that you take a look, okay? For example, we have coupons that you could use, okay? We have Fifth Element, the Indian restaurant, okay? They have locations in Daytona, Sanford, Palm Coast. Highly recommend. There's a little coupon in there that you can use. Obviously, a coupon for Red Robin, okay? Highly recommend you pick up a copy so you can see all the great information that's on there, okay? And with that said, we'll go ahead and continue the interview here with Stephanie Biscay. So, Stephanie, based on your background, nursing, etc., give us a little bit more details about that and how long you've been through all the various trainings, because this is not a one-year program, to say the least.
That would be correct. So, as I said, my bachelor's took me 4 years to become a nurse, a registered nurse. So I did my Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. And then from there, worked for a nurse as a while, and then went back to school for nurse practitioner, which took me 3 years to get my doctorate. And with that, you can go into a specialty. So I chose Family Nurse Practitioner, which means I can treat people of all ages, from your newborn all the way up through life. And I chose that because I really enjoy people in general and wanted to be able to help, all ages. And so that took me 3 years to do that. Prior to that, prior to becoming a nurse, I have been in the medical field a long time. I started back in the early 2000s, went and got my EMT, which is emergency medical technician. I found myself always stopping on the side of the road to help somebody that was pulled over and just wanted to make sure they were okay. A lot of times it was a medical call. So I said, oh boy, I better go to school for this so I know what I'm doing when I stop on the side of the road. So that's what got me into the medical field in that route. My mom is also a retired audiologist from Ormond Beach and had a practice here a lot of years. So I worked with her for probably about 9 or 10 years. Went to school, got my hearing aid license, and dispensed hearing aids and helped take care of seniors with her. And then from there, I was a volunteer firefighter. I really enjoyed that a lot. Went to paramedic school at Daytona State, well, at the time, Daytona Beach Community College. From there, went into nursing, and here we are.
Excellent, excellent. No, and it's good that you mentioned that, because at least as far as I'm aware, still in place as nurses, okay, we take an oath. And part of it is part of the nursing laws in place. You have the Good Samaritan. So if somebody looks like they got into an accident, you have an obligation just to say, hey, is everybody okay? To take any kind of action, because you do have training, especially as advanced nurses, to be able to help anyone who may need some assistance. Okay, that's excellent. And with respect to your experience so far with MetroHealth, meeting all these new clients, how has that experience been so far?
I love it. I really enjoy working with seniors. Working for MetroHealth is just wonderful. I really like their motto and what we stand for. Like I said, one of them's my word is my bond, and our motto in general, the we are ladies and gentlemen, serving ladies and gentlemen. I think it's really important to love where you're at. And if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life, they say. And that's how I feel at MetroHealth. I really feel like I'm part of the team. I really feel like I'm helping our community and our seniors, help get them the resource they need and the care that they need.
Excellent, excellent. And I mentioned it earlier. We've had Dr. Q on the show, and we're going to continue to have him on the show, part 2, part 3, etc. But like I said, he, being the CEO, he challenges everybody. He says, hey, before you make a decision, you want to meet who your primary care is going to be and who your team is going to be there for you, especially when you have issues. So by all means, highly recommend that you give them a call, okay, and schedule a tour. Sometimes they have special events. Well, not sometimes. Let me rephrase that. They're always constantly having special events. And they treat the seniors there like family, because they have events where the seniors get together with them, pickleball, bowling, you name it, and they get together so that other seniors get to interact with other seniors, which is extremely important, right?
Absolutely.
especially as you age, you may have someone pass away in the family. All of a sudden you're there by yourself. It's good to meet other seniors, socially interact. They have different speakers, different events all the time. And again, they can be reached at 386-467-4430. And we'll be right back to wrap up the show. Thank you.
Care Plus Health Plans cares about your health. That's why their Medicare Advantage plans include $0 copay for primary care visits and access to providers in their trusted provider network, like Dr. Stephen Quanning. MetroHealth of Holly Hill is now open at 1852 Ridgewood Avenue in Holly Hill. With in-network providers like Dr. Stephen Quanning, who strive to provide quality care for patients, Care Plus helps connect members to the care they deserve. You can schedule a tour of MetroHealth of Holly Hill Center today. Call 386-463-0522 for more information. For more information on how you can find a plan connecting you to the care you need, call a licensed Care Plus sales agent at 855-569-4558, TTY 711 to learn more. Atlantic Coast. Provider may also contract with other Plan/Part D sponsors. Other providers are available in our network.
Hey everyone, welcome back to OurSeniors Radio. And like I said, every week, tune in, okay? We have a different guest, different topic. And if you miss the show by any chance, you can visit our website, okay? We have all the radio shows on there, including YouTube, etc. But going back to our guest, Stephanie Biscay, give us to wrap things up, give us an overview of what you think sets MetroHealth aside from everyone else out there, in your opinion.
So one big thing that I think sets MetroHealth aside from other primary care practices or geriatric practices would be we are there 24/7 to help the members. And what I mean by that is, let's say it's after hours, the office is closed, you aren't sure if you should go to urgent care or go to the ER, you've got some kind of ailment going on, and you really need advice for it. Give us a call. We have somebody available 24/7. You call, there's a caller to screen the calls, and if it's something urgent, we will definitely get patched in as the nurse practitioner or the physician, and you will speak to one of us, and we can help you decide if there's a treatment we can do for you or guidelines that we can give you to hopefully get you through the night or through the weekend, and then bring you into the office the next day if need be, or on the next Monday, and hopefully keep you out of the ER, because that's our goal, is to help keep you out of the ER and out of the hospital. We don't want to see you be admitted any more than you do. So we're here 24/7 for you.
Excellent. And, with today's technology, obviously telehealth is extremely important, because you can save a lot of time and aggravation and not have to sit in the ER for hours. Okay, so absolutely, again, recommend that you take a tour, schedule the time, and Stephanie works at both locations, Ormond Beach and Holly Hill, okay? And please don't hesitate to give them a call, check them out, and schedule the tour. So Stephanie, thank you so much for all the hard work and effort you guys are putting out there, and thank you for being part of the MetroHealth team.
Thank you, Julian. Thank you for having me. And yes, please come out and check us out.
Excellent. Thank you all. And again, thank you for supporting us. And feel free to visit our website, OurSeniors.org, OurSeniors.net. Check us out. We'll be back next week. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Our Seniors Radio. Don't forget to check out OurSeniors.net magazine and tune in every Saturday at 8 a.m. on WNDB. Help support the nonprofit, which is OurSeniors.org, or call 800-647-0868.